Anope Emra ma mene lawyer Edudzi Tameklo enkodi enkomo Emra chief executive edema eye NPA na anope mene no eni enkomo wasanso ya legal director for the NDC as a party. Kansa what we call up here match see you.
Mr. Speaker, no prime minister with your phone now.
At your phone, no edge was so. I don't pay so. Yeah, that's a say. What so now? First of budget, ye not your share anymore. Say a beba na afi promises a hodua the NDC and President Mahama Edema Ghana for no yet to me and who baby and in pempe so no air kwakosi. Finally, aba ma yeni ehon enkomo anope na the mo pese Ghana for enya every budget. Minister presente in the last 2 days.
So once again, me chao with you for Akobana say afibiano. Ghana man penny under the constitution, as I say on Friday, no the budget and family trigger. Our budget no the exchange and then say so my Ghana for you who say afi Ghana for taxpayers' money, yesika. May spend this amount of money.
Kessben.
But may spending so no many S amount of money. Ebeba futu ajoti
Yes.
And you know, obet me akasing the tax revenue estimate for the year it be 200 billion Ghana cedis. Emuno obe borrow when obet me domestic and as a foreign. Why you not so you know? Obet me aka say obenya grants that sika eba sebio untua hu interest or something. It obet me the annual money na then edit. But at the barest minimum will be like a estimate. Into Osha ya sometime by July no. And November or no minister no July. Minister no besa ko no akoye then we akoye revision of the estimate. Annual money na then we acquired the very first budget of President John Dramani Mahama Ababio. Now it is a new million Sabi and yet then end that whole plane. Sabio campaign abreso mebao wakachi haya because I say my last radio interview was with you. I think that should be Thursday.
Yes.
Now you know a year Thursday December 5th. Now you know a year's interview. You know. Now, maybe can say one of your campaign promise, for instance, and Kukon Kitty. Who said, Sebio, and yeah, dear, a new. And that even the previous administration, Krano, has taken steps to give households this in Kukon Kitty with the view, and say, see, to me, to Sana Mona, Sika, Sebio, you de Quamanoni, Echo Crankoko,
yes.
And it can home. You beat me aja. Look, one who you my dear.
Exactly.
You my dear. What we say last year? You my dear. What we say? Yeah.
That be cancer, me too.
2 billion Ghana cedis. I mean, like seriously, Mr. Speaker.
Kessben.
2 billion Ghana cedis. You my dear. Now, Sebio, when we say 2 billion, no translates into 2 billion Ghana cedi worth of employment outside the country. It is me reducing Okra to only 500 million Ghana cedis. Do you know what I bet me economy? Now, Osha, we didn't want to do grandstanding things. No, very simple thing that will make the life of our people easier. Look, I'll tell you one thing. Now, Obia Ebisa, with the state of the economy, what is Minister Atuforsin on behalf of the president going to do about free SHS? Remember, say your political opponents, right from 2019, no more singing one song. Now to Obama, John Mahama, they are so Oba cancel free SHS. But also it is answer.
Exactly.
Ma penidaba, nanado dankwe kufado aka. In a President Mahama can't say that. Now, free SHS, the form in which it is now, Ayadepa. If you are no Oba, I bear say, Obeshi Mukena, and Yanasa. It's hereby, now the conversation is, yes, we are on the IMF program. If you are saying, But look, thanks to the ingenuity, and I use this word, thanks to the ingenuity of the finance minister, Ato Forsen, I said there is a way we can do this. And we'll do it in such a way that it will not undermine the IMF program.
Kessben.
How was it done? One we said, you will be or a tax refund account.
Yes.
Under the Revenue Administration Act, a certain 6% of your total revenue is kept in a dedicated account. But it's in you.
Me too.
A dedicated account. And the essence of that account is a save you. Obi hold the VAT, which means you are man of broso. But it will enter into the consolidated fund as total revenue. If you know, as you want to say, it's like an allowance. It is a kobase. Only you are more than enough VAT. No have refunded the idea at the amount. Minia, from 2017 to last year, we knew how much eco tax refund accounts no.
Me too,
over 25 billion Ghana cedis. Over 25 billion Ghana cedis. Sebio, we knew they're not abandoned than Edudzi Tameklo.
Dabi.
Kenny GBG. SML. That's where they were paying those monies from. Minia, 25 billion Ghana cedis effectively be supplied. They were using it for different things. Meanwhile, the Revenue Administration Act is clear. The purpose for that money. The purpose for that money is to use it to refund tax. Excess tax will be a clear. Meanwhile, Mr. Ken Okorata, he was using it. Kenny GBG. Look, they were being paid $1.5 million every month. It's not called the other kind of slash fund.
Kessben.
Ato Forsen by say, look, enough is enough. I think GRA intends to raise about 200 billion. Yet the 4% grad to Hua is Kabu Bruja. But what I say?
Mitiopa.
Inside the Bema SML, Kenny GBG and Nkekano. The cost of free SHS is 3.6 billion Ghana cedis this year. Yet the Sasikano in the Bay. Masa, Sasikano the bar, won't it benefit Ghanaians?
Hey, whoa.
My brother, social intervention program like LEAP, it will. Minia, it will. So, look, Ato didn't go anywhere. Minia, just by altering the Revenue Administration Act, what we are saving close to 7 billion. I hear a lot of these social intervention programs. It just take a mindset. It just take a mindset. Somebody simply just thinking that no, this one should not go into private pockets. This one should go back to the Republic. Go back to your Mofra. Go back to this. And you know, by the grace of the Almighty God, do you know what has happened now? Unlike in the past, when we never had a dedicated funding for free education, and now we are going to have a dedicated fund. They say, I think no. You bet me money for free SHS. And Kobama say, I think you roll over. You nanti you would just to get money for free SHS. It's just a mindset issue. Mindset. Look, you can say the same tax Revenue Administration Act. E-levy is supposed to give us 1 point something billion Ghana cedis this year. The savings now you make on the tax revenue administration act.
Yes.
It's enough to cover the
revenue losses.
The revenue loss. Betting tax, a little over 200 million Ghana cedis. That is enough to cater for it. So, like I pointed out, it is what? A mindset problem.
And how to apply the revenues, in the rightful positions. Very well. But Council, I don't pay you need Dr. Joseph for being Eddie Nkomo, Guta president. Yes, now indications are that Nkomo bebre na no akoso, but a ban of port charges ebema relief aba na ebe have a very good implication or impact on a year and near my ton chrome ha near my boa aye day near no. I mean, that aspect of the budget, did not touch on it. And they say, before no any port charges near no, I wo ebu omukom no. What's going to happen?
Mania. Sebi. Mene unyam for the what I can say, I will say port charges no, and yet the charge per se in the issue no bano. The fact that it is dollar denominated.
Yes.
So even when you ensure the stability of the Ghana city, it impacts on it. Because you see, remember that if you are paying, duty, if you are 10 cedis, now we will do the dollar constant. Who feel the impact?
Okay.
What has always been the problem for importers and enemy say, duty ebia $1,000, the city equivalent. Ubedu or na city no a depreciating further. That's where the impact has always been coming from. So what the minister to force now the okay and say one of the things that he's going to focus primarily on treasury bill rates, interest rates, inflation, depreciation of the city, and the public debt. And these three things are interestingly related one way or the other. And just look, I remember many governor near Kasa. And I said, look, he is so happy with the budget as read because if we were not able to find these funding sources now,
yes, Mitiopa,
we're going to have a problem with the IMF program. And once you have a problem with the IMF program, they will pull out.
Okay.
Because it's an international agreement. Now, once they pull out, it sends the wrong signal to investors. So they'll begin to pull out their investment out of the system. And that will lead to further depreciation. Because if you only plan an investment in the system, if you own Ghana cedis and Kwabruti, or the dollar and the bed, you see, once are all taking more dollars outside the country, that is what will result in the downward pressure on the Ghana cedi. Thankfully, ATO had operated within the IMF program. Because the fear was that who taking e-levy out, who taking betting tax out, who taking all of these things out, the net result will be that you will now be going elsewhere to look for money. Like in the past, Bank of Ghana was printing the money because they didn't have liquidity in the system. This time around, instead of the money going to private people, we are redirecting back to the public. So, Mr. Obey, that he should calm down.
Okay.
The ports will be competitive for them. I can assure him.
Very well.
If it happens, it benefits people like us, the ordinary people. We'll scale up production in local production of basic items. But in the meantime, Sebi udia emokra ene se enfifi enso ene ana
Dabi.
If you are doing over $400 million worth of rice imports into the country, that Ekobane say, you can do $100 million dollar worth of rice locally produced. Won't you take down the pressure? Yes. And look, my brother, see, there's one Ghanaian leader, I think we have not appreciated him enough.
I know you're why.
Achampo.
Former President Achampo.
Yes. That operation, Feed Yourself, it's a game changer policy. Look, almost every country that has developed transition into development from agric. Even Malaysia. Pam, abe, keke.
Is that the reason? Is that the reason Tiamoye more investment in the agricultural sector this time round?
And let me tell you something, Minya, Mr. Ghana ni enya na duani bi no di no e kama. The pressure on even government reduces. Do you know something? Household income, the most recurrent, how much is spent on food. Sebi. O salary, with the exception of rent, that's provided you don't have your own house. The next item, how much you spend on food. Sebi atade de na auto atade koko.
Dabi.
Huh? De na auto car. But de bia wudidi ana.
Exactly.
A brand here come say. Maybe sometimes put me the one down for 4 o'clock for lunch. So your disposable income, the proportion of it that you spend on food is so high. At least you will rent 2 years and I'll be saying to you,
yes.
Within that 2 years, who did he?
Obedi diakosi.
So, buying actually working on food alone now, it will change the dynamics of our politics.
Very well. Council, before I let you go, any indications and some state-owned enterprises, President will be meeting more chief executives. Some of them are and they want books in more enye I kanya dear ewo. I mean, President wants to come clear on his directives in terms of the vision for those enterprises. Agency Kahuana.
Look, in fact, I'm supposed to be in that meeting this morning.
Okay.
And you see, the state-owned enterprises play a very critical role in our national development. So the president wants to have a meeting with us. And you see, I'll just give you a classic example. Electricity Corporation of Ghana. Its interface in our energy security is huge. So, for instance, Etuabo, the gas processing plant.
Yes.
The gas processing plant. The gas processing plant. Osha, they produce gas. A producing gas we are sebi a ton that's true Ghana gas to the independent power producers. And you understand?
Yes.
Almost producing power we are now almost the ama ECG as the off taker. And you understand? Now ECG at Toama Mino. It is a ECG and performing or declare law, sir. The impact is felt not only on ECG books, but on the books of Ghana Gas, on the books of the independent power
producers. Okay.
So the nexus is there. And it's now, President Mahama said, and let's have a frank conversation.
Very well. Council, Mami Nyawo na kotua ujumadi so wa Jubilee House. Na menim se mokoba yebesa di nkomo specific tax ni ade beba ni nyina do talk about. Nyame nshira won so enti the chief executive edema the National Petroleum Authority ana yene no edi enkomo no osanso eye in charge of legal affairs for the NDC lawyer Edudzi Tameklo speaking to us and okay bringing us to exactly 57 minutes after 7 here Kessben 92.9. We are live on Kessben TV and DSTV so on channel 364 Go TV at channel 121.